Hi, everybody. Welcome again to Ivy English. This is Bruce.
This is Angela.
This is Wesley.
And today, Happy Double 10 Day.
Ooh.
We have for you an article about an unusual animal, but fortunately, this animal is not ready to leave the stage. There are plenty of them, but because they live at night and for some other reasons, many people, even in the areas where they live, have never seen one. Okay, enough suspense. What is the animal? It is North America's unique marsupial, the opossum.
那我们的中文标题是背着宝宝趴趴造北美负鼠。
So here's the thing about opossums. Some people find them incredibly endearing. I find them something only a mother could love.
好，意思就是只有他们的妈妈会喜欢，也就是觉得他们实在一点都不可爱。不过有人觉得这个负鼠非常可爱。
They look like large, inelegant rats.
啊，看起来很像大只的，而且是感觉起来不是很优雅的老鼠。
Looks can be deceiving.
They are very nice animals.
All right, I'll read through this and then you can decide for yourselves, even if you've never seen one, whether you would like to see one or not. For once, we can introduce an animal that not only is not endangered, but is not even threatened. Indeed, zoologists list this animal as least concern. It is frequently mistaken for a rat, a cat, or a raccoon. But the Virginia Opossum, usually shortened just to possum, is a truly special North American species. It is unique in several ways. Most obvious is that it is a very special kind of mammal, a marsupial. Opossums are the only marsupial in all of North America. These mammals raise their babies in the mother's pouch. Later, the young possums hang out on their mother's back as she travels. Another unique trait is their teeth. The animal has 50 of them in its long, pointed snout, more than any other mammal. Also, possums have a lower body temperature than most other mammals, which means that they seldom contract rabies, a real danger to all other mammals, including humans. Moreover, possums help to reduce Lyme disease-carrying ticks, a constant summer danger to those who enjoy walking through fields, woods, marshes, or other natural habitats. Immune to the disease, opossums consume them by the thousands in a single summer when grooming themselves. Possums are extreme omnivores, meaning they dine on garbage, decaying meat, plant material, and small animals. Another special trait about opossums is called playing possum. This refers to the animal's ability to fake being dead when danger threatens. The possum rolls over, becomes stiff, drools with its mouth open, and even reduces its breathing. It can remain this way for several hours. Predators, not having a lot of time to make sure it's dead, leave the animal alone. Hopefully, we will learn even more about this special mammal as time goes on. Around since dinosaurs ruled the earth, possums deserve a long future, too.
They're cute, in fact. Also, they're very good for the planet, good for us. It would actually be good to have more possums in cities in general. It would help clean up a lot of problems.
所以这样子看起来，这个北美负鼠其实是不错的动物啊，尤其是他们会这个清理垃圾啊等等的东西啊，所以如果多一点 possum， 也许对这个环境，对我们的这个都市居住环境等等来讲，应该是好事。
Now, for once, says our author, Bruce, for once we can introduce an animal that is not only not endangered, but is not even threatened. There's a lot of nots in this sentence. What we're saying is, wow, usually when we talk about an animal, we're all like, oh no, there's very few of them left. We have to protect them. And for once, we don't have to be sad. We can be like, yay, here's this animal. It's an awesome animal, and we don't have to worry about it.
这个 for once 这个用法，大家可以注意一下。 它很像中文的难得啊，或者是就这么一次的意思。那英文的意思就是我们通常用这个东西来表示怎么样？We use this to say that something unusual happens, especially you wish it would happen more often. 是这样子啊，所以就这么一次啊，就终于有这么一次，难得这么一次哈，应该最好是更多类似的事情发生，但是至少在这里，就这么一次，蛮难得的。我们可以介绍一个动物，那这个动物呢 ，not only 不但 is not endangered， 不但是不是濒临绝种，也就是说这个动物并没有濒临绝种。而且 but is not even 甚至于它没有 threatened 没有受到威胁，换句话说它完全没有濒临绝种这样的一个状态，它甚至于它的生存也没有受到什么太大的威胁。
Indeed, zoologists list this animal as least concern. There is a listing of the worst case, of course, is extinct. There aren't any more of these animals. I don't know the vocabulary they use level by level, but if you have something like endangered, that's not as bad as extinct, but we have to be very careful about the animal. But least concern, we don't have to worry about it at all. They seem to thrive in the modern world. It doesn't matter about people. It doesn't matter about global warming. So zoologists, also pronounced zoologists, people who study animals,as far as they're concerned, the opossum is of least concern.
They're fine.
好，那所以呢 indeed 的确动物学家这个字呢你可以念 zoologist 也可以念 zoologist。 那动物学家呢 list this animal as 就是把这个动物列成什么东西，叫做 list this animal as， 把它列成是 least concern 正确的专业名词是无危没有危险，无危。那其实 least concern 你从字面上来看也知道，就是最不需要担心的，这种动物是最不需要担心它会绝种的，叫做 least concern.
It is frequently mistaken for 3 other very common city animals, rats, cats, or raccoons. I can understand the rat and the cat thing, but a raccoon? Raccoons are very different looking than opossums. Raccoons look like small bears.
Yeah, but maybe for some people they look the same.
I think what happens is that they hear an animal rattling around in their garbage can and they just assume
It's
raccoon.
a raccoon.
And then what pops out is an opossum, but they're like, it was a raccoon.
所以呢这个地方呢 raccoon 其实是很不一样的一个动物，而且浣熊大家看浣熊很可爱，但其实这个浣熊在北美其实浣熊常常会造成很大的危害，因为浣熊可以很凶。
So people, they frequently mistake it for these 3 animals, but the Virginia opossum, which is usually shortened, this name is usually just shortened to possum because it's easier to say, this animal is a truly special North American species.
所以我们看到这个句子，他说呢 it is frequently mistaken， 就是这个北美负鼠常常会被误认为叫做 mistaken for to be mistaken for， 它常常被误认为它是个 rat， 是个老鼠大的老鼠或者是 cat， 有人觉得看到以为它是个猫，那也有人以为它是个 raccoon 是一个浣熊。但是呢这个 Virginia Opossum 这是它全名，北美负鼠，那一般来讲简称为 shortened 缩写，这个简称为就是 possum。 那这种动物呢它是个 truly special， 它真的是一个很特别的北美洲的物种 North American species.
It is unique in several ways. Now, we just said it's a truly special. Unique means one of a kind. Therefore, in correct, if you like, correct grammar or professional writing, you should not say very unique. If it's unique, it's unique.
There's no higher degree of uniqueness than unique.
Exactly. And it's so special in several ways. The first, most obvious, clearly, is that it is a very special kind of mammal. Well, there are lots and lots, there are hundreds of kinds of mammals, but this one is a marsupial, which in a moment we will go on to explain a little bit better. Marsupial is how you say this word, and they're on every continent except Antarctica.
好，所以这个有袋动物呢，好像每一个大陆都有，除了南极洲之外。那我们看这个句子，他一开始说 It is unique in several ways， 就是它在几个方面是独一无二、独特的。那 unique 这个字呢，刚刚 Bruce 老师有提到说其实传统上面我们会觉得 unique 这个字不要再加修饰词，因为它已经是独一无二了，所以你不用说 very unique， 你也不用说 quite unique。不过这个好像有在改变因为像这个有 American Heritage Dictionary 他们做过研究在1988年的时候呢，如果有人看到 quite unique 这种用法他问了很多的专家，有 80% 的人说 quite unique 是不对的。可是到2004年只剩下 66% 的专家认为这个是不对的。换句话说 it's changing
language is changing and we're the old guard. At least you guys are.
Well, we're still in good company, 66%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But your numbers are shrinking.
Yeah. 所以这个
I won't be around when it goes below 50, so I don't care.
所以这个 unique 这个字不过我想我们在学英文的时候，我们还是学最正统的大多数的人认为的。所以 unique 这个字呢，你还是不要加什么 quite 或者 very 这种字去修饰它还是先暂时不要。虽然你会看到有一些 native speakers 觉得这个可以，但是我们还是学正统的。好，然后呢，下一句他说 most obvious is that 就是最明显的 unique他们的 uniqueness， 他们独特的地方最明显就是它是个 very special kind of mammal， 它是一种很独特的一种很特别的一种哺乳动物，它是个 Marsupial， 就是有袋动物。
Okay, so having said that, they're unique. We're going to explain all the ways that opossums, all the reasons that opossums are unique and also cool as animals. Number 1 is opossums are the only marsupial in all of North America. That's cool. Actually, I didn't know North America had any marsupials, and so now I've been educated. I knew that they carried them on their back. I didn't know they also had a pouch. Anyways, my estimation of opossums is rising.
OK， 好，所以这里讲到说，北美负鼠呢是整个北美洲唯一的一种有袋动物。
Okay, these mammals, these opossums, raise their babies in the mother's pouch. Just like you've probably seen pictures of kangaroos or maybe koalas in Australia. Those are much larger marsupials. The mother's pouch is where the babies are born and they stay there for protection. Later, the young possums hang out on their mother's back as she travels. So they slowly leave the pouch and then climb up and onto the mother's back as she moves around. Pretty cool.
It's a possum bus.
是个这个像龙猫公车一样，这个是负鼠公车。所以我们看到这个地方他说这些哺乳动物 mammals raise their babies， 他们养育他们的这个下一代是在妈妈的 pouch， 就是有袋动物的那个袋子就像袋鼠那个袋子一样。 Later 稍后等到小的长大之后呢，这小负鼠 the young possums hang out on their mother's back， 他们就会爬出来，那挂在他们妈妈的背上 as she travels， 当妈妈在移动的时候他们就这样的搭免费公车。这个 hang out, is there a pun intended here? hang out Well, hang out can also mean they spend a lot of time somewhere, right? But it can also mean they are hanging there.
They're gripping the mother's fur, so they're hanging on the back.
OK 所以呢，这个地方，这个 hang out 我读的时候我觉得蛮好玩的，因为 hang out hang 让我感觉到好像挂在那边。那 hang out 是怎么样？常常在某个地方出没，也叫做 hang out。所以这里好像感觉起来，所以我刚刚问 Bruce 老师有没有这么一个 pun 在那边？那他可能本来没有真正的想要用一个 pun 在这里，但是我读的时候觉得还蛮好玩的，挂在那边，或者是花很多时间在妈妈的背上。
Another unique trait is their teeth. What's a trait? It's a characteristic or a quality, but isn't trait a nice short word to use?
所以 trait 这个是很简单，就是特色的意思 ，a particular quality.
So their teeth is a unique thing about them, and what's unique is they've got 50 of them in their long pointed snout. A snout is a nose, so they have that long pointed nose, and inside that, snout, which is including their mouth, they've got 50 teeth. That's a lot. That's more than any other mammal. We humans only have 44, for instance.
好，所以呢，人类只有44个牙齿，可他们有50个牙齿。
34.
34个 yeah.
No, I said 44, so I messed you up.
OK well, anyway 人类的牙齿比他们少很多啊。那这个地方讲到说另外一个 unique 独特的特色是他们的牙齿。那牙齿有什么特色呢？他说 the animal 就是指负鼠，他们有50个牙齿 50 of them 就是指 teeth， 然后在它的很长的而且 pointed 尖尖的 snout 就是它的口鼻部啊。那接下来他说这个数量是 more than any other mammal， 这比任何其他的哺乳动物牙齿都还要多。
Also, here's another unique trait about our opossum friends. Possums have a lower body temperature than most other mammals. That doesn't sound very special, but it means that they seldom contract rabies, a real danger to all other mammals, including humans. If you are bitten by a wild animal and you contract the rabies virus, you could die. Only if you are treated within a very short period of time. So if you go out hiking in the wonderful forests and mountains and trails here in Taiwan, if you are bitten by, say, a rat, a bat, any other wild animal that even a squirrel, you better get right to a doctor and have yourself tested so that you can get medical treatment almost immediately, or it's a really, really bad way to go, whether you're a marsupial or a human.
好，所以 rabies 就是狂犬病。那各位如果在野外被这个野生动物咬到的话，如果有可能会得到狂犬病，你就要赶快去医院啊，因为这是很严重的一种这个传染病，你很可能会因此而上升啊，所以非常可怕。那这里讲到说，这个 possums 他们有一个比较低的体温 ，have a lower body temperature， 那比大多数其他的哺乳动物的体温还要低。那体温低有什么好处呢 ？Which means 表示他们 seldom， 他们很少会 contract， 就是感染某种疾病的意思。他们很少感染到狂犬病。那狂犬病是什么呢？童伟哥告诉你 ，a real danger， 它真的是很危险的一个东西。To all other mammals， 对所有其他的的这个哺乳动物来讲呢，狂犬病都是非常危险的。那 mammals 哺乳动物 ，including humans， 包括人类。
Another interesting thing about possums is that they help to reduce Lyme disease carrying ticks. Ticks.
Yuck.
It's one of the worst things about North America. And I'm telling you, if you are ever in North America hiking, you must wear long socks and long pants and also spray pesticide on your legs because ticks, you don't want to mess around with ticks. They have Lyme disease. Lyme disease is a terrible, life-threatening, immune system compromising disease that makes you sick and ill for the rest of your life. You do not want this thing. Ticks, they love to bite you, and then they stick their head in your body and lay eggs inside your skin. And the only way to take them off is to use a flame and make them back out from your body. Ticks are awful, so try not to contract them. And so this is the number one reason why I now like possums as an animal. I thought they were ugly and useless before, but now, holy cow, if they reduce ticks, yes, I am all for them. Ticks, to finish our sentence, they're a constant summer danger to those who enjoy walking through fields, woods, marshes, or other natural habitats. I grew up in Wisconsin. Ticks were a thing. And Lyme disease is a terrible thing. So possums, they help reduce it. How? We find out in the next sentence.
好 ，ticks were a thing， 就是它是蛮严重的一个问题的意思。好，所以这个地方 Angela 说，在北美洲啊，这个 ticks 就是中文叫做蜱虫啊，那个蜱就是一个虫字旁，在一个那个卑微的卑。那它有的时候会吸血，有的时候它会产卵在你的皮肤里面，那它会导致它常常会传染这个莱姆病，那会致命的，非常可怕。所以你如果在北美洲到森林里面去散步的话，要记得啊，你要穿长的这个裤子啊，那最好是有长袖的，还要喷那个防虫剂等等的，要做好准备。那我们看到这个地方他说呢，这个 moreover 此外 possums 负鼠它们可以帮助 reduce 减少这种莱姆病的这种 disease carrying， 就是一种那个携带这种 disease 的意思。好，所以也就是说它们可以减少会携带莱姆病的这种蜱虫，减少它们的数量。 那什么叫做会携带莱姆病的蜱虫呢？童伟格告诉你，它是个 constant summer danger， 它是一个 continual 一直持续存在的一个夏天的一种危险，因为大概你夏天比较容易去森林里面活动，那就这个就是一个很危险的事情。对于谁来讲是危险呢？ To those who 对于那些人喜欢 enjoy walking through fields， 你喜欢在原野中散步，在 woods 在森林里面散步，在 marshes 在沼泽地方散步的人来讲，那是很有危险的。或者是你不只在这些地方散步，你在其他的 habitats 就是栖息地， natural habitats 就是自然的栖息地，也就是你到那个蜱虫的自然栖息地的地方，你都很容易得到这种病。那但是好消息是 Possums 可以 help to reduce the number of ticks.
Immune to the disease, that means they cannot contract this disease of Lyme disease. Opossums consume them. They eat these Lyme disease-carrying ticks by the thousands in a single summer when grooming themselves. You've probably seen pictures or movies of monkeys grooming each other, and they will find ticks or fleas also, and they eat them. It's a good source of protein, but I would not want to eat a Lyme disease-carrying tick.
Nope.
好 ，immune to 就是对什么什么免疫，所以他们对于这个 the disease 就是指莱姆病，他们对莱姆病是免疫的，所以 possums 负鼠 consume them， consume 就是 eat。devour 就是吃这个带着莱姆病的这个蜱虫，而且是 by the thousands， 就是一次就是吃几千只。那 in a single summer， 一个夏天他们就可以数以千计的吃掉蜱虫。什么时候吃呢？ When grooming themselves， 当他们在为自己理毛的时候他们也像猫一样自己会理毛。那在理毛的时候呢，就顺便吃他们寄生在他们身上的这个 ticks 顺便把它吃光光。那一次都是几千只。
And the final endearing quality about possums is that they are extreme omnivores. An omnivore is somebody who eats just about anything, like human beings. Not that they would eat human beings. Human beings are people that are omnivores.
That wasn't fast enough.
Humans will eat anything. We're omnivores. And possums will eat anything. They're extreme omnivores. They will dine on garbage. They will eat decaying or rotting meat. They will eat plant material. They will eat small animals. They're basically really good to have in your backyard. They'll eat all your ticks. They'll eat all your garbage. You know what? Possums are good.
Let's raise a few.
Yes.
所以负鼠呢 are extreme， 他们是极度的 omnivores， 就是杂食性动物，也就是说他们什么都吃，完全不挑食。Meaning， 也就是说他们会 dine on， 就是会食用，他们会食用垃圾，他们也会食用 decaying meat， 腐坏中的肉，他们也照吃。好，那 plant material 就是植物体他们照样吃。然后呢Small animals 小动物他们也吃，所以什么都吃，所以养在后院应该是不错的 idea。
Our next paragraph, and the last, another special trait about opossums is called playing possum, and I will let the lovely lady to my right here tell you exactly what that means.
好，那我们先看这个句子，他说另外一个特别的特色，关于这个负鼠的特色被称为 playing possum， 那这个什么意思呢？我们往下看就知道了。
Playing possum refers to the animal's ability to fake being dead when danger threatens. And basically you're playing dead, and it's fantastic. I've seen videos of this, and they're hilarious. They look dead.
所以呢，所谓的 playing possum 就是装死的意思。然后这个指的是 refers to 这个动物它的能力，它会 fake， 它会假装 being dead， 它会假装已经死了。When danger threatens， 当危险威胁的时候，当受到危险的威胁的时候，他们就会装死。
All right, let's see how they fake being dead. The possum rolls over. This usually means that instead of walking upright on its legs, it will roll over on its back or possibly the side. It becomes stiff because dead animals, including people, become stiff after they're dead. But it also drools with its mouth open. The kosui, the saliva, comes out of the mouth, and it's not controlled, so it looks like it's dying, if not dead, and even reduces its breathing so that a predator may think, oh, this one is too far gone. It's not fresh meat. I don't want anything to do with it.
所以呢，这个 possum 它 rolls over， 它会翻过身子 ，becomes stiff 啊，它会四肢僵硬。然后呢 drools 会流口水，而且是嘴巴张开了流口水，感觉起来好像是已经失去控制了啊，就已经死掉了。它甚至于会 reduces 会减少它的呼吸。
It can remain this way for several hours. That's got to take some effort to hold your body stiff, but they can do it if they're an extreme champion at lying still and being stiff.
Yeah, 他们可以维持这样子 remain this way， 而且是for several hours， 可以一次可以有几个小时的时间。
Predators, those are meat eaters. They kill other things to feed on. Not having a lot of time to make sure it's dead. I imagined when I read this that, let's say, a wolf checks its wristwatch. This one hasn't moved in 20 minutes.
I've got to be on to my next appointment. Oh, never mind.
So, not having a lot of time to make sure it's dead, leave the animal alone. Skip this one. There must be something else I can eat.
Something fresher.
Yeah, 所以它可以有几个小时，所以 predators 就是这些掠食者呢，他们没有太多的时间来确认他是死了还是没死啊，或者是他们会觉得这个如果已经死了，可能死了很久，那就是不新鲜的，所以他们最后就决定啊，算了，没有时间了，看看表，不行，我还有事要办啊，所以呢，他们就 leave the animal alone 啊，就不管它了，就让这个负鼠丢在那边不管它了。
So we've learned a lot about possums today, and hopefully we'll learn even more about this special mammal as time goes on.
啊，那随着时间过去，我们希望我们能够更加了解这个很特别的一种哺乳动物。
Around since dinosaurs ruled the earth, possums deserve a long future too. So they have been around for at least tens of millions of years.
Dang.
所以呢，他们至少在这个地球上已经 tens of millions， 就是数百万年的时间了。所以他们在恐龙统治地球的时候就已经存在了，所以他们 deserves a long future， 他们值得拥有一个更长的一个很长的未来。
So we've learned a lot of cool things about possums. How much do you remember? Answer these questions. Number 1, where would this passage most likely be found?
本文最有可能在哪里被找到呢？
The answer is D, in a handbook on North American mammal species.
答案是 D， 在关于北美哺乳动物物种的手册当中。
Number 2, what is the main purpose of the second paragraph?
第二段的主要目的是什么呢？
The answer is B, to show how opossums are unique animals.
答案是 B， 为了显示负鼠是多么独特的动物。
Number 3, which of the following about the opossum is not mentioned in the passage?
本文没有提到下列关于负鼠的哪一点呢？
We haven't talked about B, which is their habitats in South America, because we were only talking about North American possums.
所以答案是 B， 我们没有谈到他们在南美的栖息地。
Number 4, what can be inferred from the last sentence of the passage?
从本文最后一句可以推论出什么呢？
The answer is D. Possums have been around longer than most other mammals.
答案是 D， 负鼠存在的时间比其他多数哺乳动物都还要久。
That's it for today's program. Join us anytime.